Hey, I'm Marta, your personal comfortable home trainer, and today I invite you to a trial workout with me, focused on improving posture and toning abs. All you need is a mat and a good mood. Ready? Let's go!
So we're gonna begin from the very relaxing exercise. So we just relax our lower back and hip joints, and as you inhale, pull your hip bones back and arching your lower back. And as you exhale, pull your pubic bone toward you. In this moment, your hands are just laying on the floor. Your neck is relaxing, your head is also relaxing, your feet is just like grounded on the floor, and nothing else works. You just try to feel how your hips working, how it's going up and down. And this is why we need that. We needed to start feel hips and start to feel your pelvic floor working. And now you want to lift your hips, you want to lift your arms as well. And while you inhale, you're going down. And when you exhale, you lift your hips up. You ground your feet, and as you exhale, start lifting your hips, activating your core and pelvic floor muscles, pulling your pubic bone toward you while you're going up. And on the way down, you just put the hips slowly on the floor and you inhale. This movement is also endless, so as soon as you start, you're not gonna stop. So you don't relax. We're gonna relax later after this trial session with me. So do it slowly. That's how you're gonna start feeling your core muscles working and your pelvic floor muscles working as well. So now we're gonna slowly go to the next exercise. You still being up with your hips are up, and now you just wanna push your sitting bones to the floor and then come back. So you still have your hips up there, but you turn it down and then up again. So your sitting bones look to the floor, and then you pull your pubic bone toward the chest. And we repeat it also a few times that you can start feel your hip joints even better before we continue. So now we're going to the next exercise. You want to put together your knees and your feet as well. Your hands are on the sides, and as you inhale, you lower your knees to the right, and as you exhale, press your right hand into the floor and begin lifting your legs, engaging your oblique muscles. Gradually place your shoulder blade, lower ribs on the floor, and then lift your legs all the way up. That means that when you're going down, your inhale, and on the way up, your exhale, and you want to put everything one by one. And your core muscles working while you're doing this exercise. So and now we go to the other side, to the left side. So on the left side, it's your left hand gonna help you. So your left hand is pushing the floor first, and then you lift your legs. But not the legs start the movement, the hands start the movement, and the core muscles helps you to lift your legs, right? So it's not legs muscles working, it's a core muscles working. So we do 4 times to one side, and then we do 4 times to another side as well. So let's change and go to another position. So you lay on your side, legs together at a 90-degree angle, with your lower arm under your head and your head comfortably resting in your palm. So you're now gonna stretch forward with your upper arm from the shoulder and drawing a semicircle overhead, opening the shoulder blade, then lowering it down along with the shoulder. In the open position, pull your elbow toward your hip by lowering the shoulder blade, feeling a pleasant stretch in the thoracic spine. Right now, yes, exactly. And then you do the semicircle back, and you work in a shoulder blade, there where is the whole work happening. So you close and then you open. Also, when you close, you exhale, and then you start to inhale and you open the chest. Yes, exactly. This is very nice exercise, very good for your back, especially if you sit in a computer for very long or you use your phone quite often. This is the one of the exercise you like to do, and you can do this exercise also in a standing position, but very nice to start to do this on the floor. So now we sit in the mermaid pose and lean to the side with the glute of the back leg reaching for the floor with each side bend. So you activate your core muscles while you're doing this, right? So oblique muscles, you activate it. And then you also stretch the side line of your body, which is very good for the back, for the spine mobility, as well as for the core muscles. And then you pause at the bottom and start turning diagonally, stretching your arm in that direction, feeling a pleasant stretch under the shoulder blade, while tilting your pelvis toward yourself. Then rotate back, open your collarbones to the ceiling and pull your elbow towards your hip, opening fully to the sun. And you exhale right now when you go down, and then you inhale while you try to turn as much back as possible and as much as you can to open everything. Yeah. So now we change. We move to a wave exercise. My favorite exercise, especially very good for the relaxing and very good to start your day. As you inhale, imagine sliding under an obstacle. And as you exhale, push with your hands, leading the movement with your seat bones, pulling them back as you move under the obstacle in reverse. And you exhale on the way back, and your sitting bones start the movement, and your arms helps you, so you just like push the floor. You push the floor to help yourself to go back, and you always like under the obstacle. This is your something what is in your imagination. We repeat it a few times before we're gonna do the same exercises on the other side. Now we sit in a child pose, breathing deeply. Turn first to the right, reaching with your left hand, then to the left, reaching with your right hand. And you will feel very pleasant stretch on the side of your shoulder blade. This is a very great stretch after exercises we did for our core muscles, for the side core muscles, and it's gonna really help you to relax and get ready for the next set of the exercises that we're gonna repeat. So now we're going again to the same exercises we did before, but on the other side, right? So we lay down on the side, legs are in a 90 degree. We rest our head and neck, which is very important. The neck and head doesn't work right now, only for thinking. Yeah, so we exhale now, and now we inhale and we open, and we pull the elbow straight down to the hips, to open the chest, to open and to stretch chest muscle. And also we do it on an inhale, and we do it very slowly, and we work in the shoulder blade, right? The shoulder blade is working. The shoulder blade, you want to feel how it's going like out when we close and when we do the semicircle, and then the shoulder blades is actually pull your elbow down. So we have the work in the shoulder blade. That's how we're gonna work on our back, on a healthy back exercises. Start from learning how the shoulder blade is actually working. Now we want to push our left glute muscle to the floor, and we bend to the side on an inhale. As you see, I'm always doing that. I'm pushing it while I'm bending to the side. I push my hip to the other side. That's how I make this bend even more useful for me and for my side, and I start to stretch it even better. And then I exhale and I go to diagonal position. Then while I'm inhale, I go back, and my left shoulder blade is working right now, right? I want to open this and like push it down, and because I push my shoulder blade down, my elbow is going down. So the work is happening in the shoulder blade. This is very important, and that's how it's gonna help you to make your back beautiful and straight without any pain. I think that's why we do this also exercises, right? So now we stay on all four position, and we go to the reverse wave. Start by tucking your pelvis forward and shifting your weight onto your hands, spreading your shoulder blades and reaching your back upward, feeling the stretch between your shoulder blades. So we're going down, sitting bones are open to the back, like I want to reach the wall with the sitting bones right now. And then I inhale and I go forward, and I outstretch my back to the ceilings right now. Outstretch my back to the ceilings, and hips looking to the floor, right? So we just like turn it and this looks to the floor. We stay on the knee, and you want to push your pelvis forward, pulling your pubic bone toward you to feel the stretch in the front of the thigh, and begin bending at the hip joints with a straight back. While you pulling your sit bones back and keeping your gaze forward. As you exhale, activate your core and rise with a straight back. So you pull your sitting bones to the back like you want to touch someone who's standing behind you. And while you stand up, you push your hip joints forward and you lean down a little bit to activate your core muscles. Just a little bit to open your chest to the ceilings. And then we go to the hip wave. So we add a hip wave. As you inhale, lower yourself down, pulling your sit bones back, tucking your pubic bone toward you, lowering your head down, and then straighten up, unfolding your spine and vertebra at a time. Finally, open your chest upwards, feeling the stretch in your abs, continuing to push your hips forward. Don't forget that on the way up, your hips start the movement, right? Not the back start the movement, it's always the hips. On the way down as well, it's the sitting bones. It's sitting bones going to the back, like outstretched to the back, and then the pubic bone turn so the hips start the movement all the time here, right? It's a hip mobility exercise plus spine mobility exercise with the engaging core in the end of this exercise. Side lunge. Push your hips forward, but don't turn your hips toward the leg. Keep pushing them forward as you move sideways, and you want to rotate your hips forward and feeling the inner thigh muscle work. Add a swinging arm lift and bend toward the leg. Please keep looking straight, don't turn your head anywhere. You want your neck is also working right now, yeah, so you don't want to turn your head anywhere. You want to keep doing the same exercise. You exhale while you're bending and inhale when you're down. Exhale now and inhale while you're doing a lunge, and exhale while you outstretch, and you just wanna be there in the stretching position for a while before you would like to stand up and repeat basically the same exercise but standing up. Now you would like to check how is your feet standing on the floor, right? So it's not going anywhere, it's very straight. Feet, it doesn't move, it's just like really grounded to the floor, and you feel while you're going down, you feel the weight is going on the feet and you pull the floor while you stand up. Don't turn your hips toward the leg, right? It's in a straight position. While you're going down, you would like to rotate your leg in front to activate your inner thighs even more, right? So you want to do it slowly to control your movement all the time. And then you repeat the bendings to the side as well as you did it on the floor. Now it can be a little bit more difficult, so you can help yourself with the right hand, which is now on the leg. You can a little bit help yourself. If it's okay for you, if it doesn't really difficult, don't help yourself. And now place your right hand on your legs and press into them. With your left hand, make a big circle on the inhale, as if washing a large window, for example. Yeah, your sitting bones are very open and your back is straight. And now you're gonna do the roll up. Your hips are also starting the movement. So we stand up, all good. And now we would like to repeat this set of exercises for the inner thighs muscles. Yeah, this set is for the inner thighs muscle. When you do everything more slow, you will feel your muscles working way better than if you will try to do it very fast. Please avoid turning your hips to the leg, you don't want it. If you want your inner thighs working, you try to straight your hips as much as possible to the front, yeah? And again, we're using your arm now. This is a right hand, yeah? And you lift it and you outstretch up there, yeah? So you stretch your side. You stretch your right side at the moment. Your left leg is working. Your inner thighs is working. And even if you see that my arm is like going up and down kind of easy, you still have strength and working muscles in the left leg, right? So it doesn't relaxing. It's muscles push you to do this exercise. Again, now check yourself, check where your hips are, check where your feet are. The feet is completely grounded on the floor. Yeah, you don't want to go to the sides with the feet. You want it to stay straight on the floor. And you want to go down as much as possible. You again turn your left leg, like while you're going down, you like a little bit turn it in front. Yeah, your hips is also turning in front. Everything is opening, and your weight is on the left leg right now, and we go with the bends. Yeah, so you push all the time off the floor, but with the complete control. You feel your muscles working all the time. It's never relaxing, it's never like a jumping, it's always fully control of every movement you're doing. We're very close to the end, so please keep doing this, you can make it. So we repeat this exercise again. You place your left hand on your legs and press into them. With your right hand, make a big circle on the inhale, as if washing a large window. Yeah, so always in control. Inhale up, exhale down, and then we're gonna roll up. And the last exercise for the set. Stand on your toes and add like a little jump on the toes, trying to leap higher than the sky. Yeah, this is like, and breathe all the time when you go up. So you inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Yeah, this is the last exercise. You just want to jump out your muscles that just working for the whole time. And basically, this is it. We're going to roll down like we have some very big ball in the hands, and hips are turning in front. We like want to put this huge ball in front of us. We're rolling down slowly to the sides to let our back stretch and relax a little bit after this set. And then we're rolling up. Hips are starting the movement as well. And then by the end, we're opening the shoulders to the ceiling.
Okay guys, this is it. I hope that now you will feel your back even better than it was before. Please write in the comments what do you think about this trial workouts and if you like another one. See you next time. Bye bye.